Hi friends, welcome back to my new lecture. In the last lecture we have started with introduction to research methodology. Let me revise it what we have seen last time. We have seen definition of research, right? We have seen this particular definition of research. Then we have seen what is meaning of research. After that we have seen about objectives of research. So we have seen there are basically four objectives, that's the discover answer, find truth, portray accurate characteristic, and associated with something else. These are four. Motivation for research, that also we have discussed in detail, right? Motivation for research we have seen it. Then classification of research, basic level of research and applied research we have seen it. Then further classification are descriptive versus analysis, applied fundamental, quantitative versus qualitative, conceptual versus empirical, and some of the other type of research that we have discussed. Now in this particular lecture I am going to explain each and every type of this particular research. Let's move to the today's lecture. First we are going to discuss about what is descriptive and what is analytical research. Let's start with descriptive research. What is descriptive research? It includes survey and fact-finding inquiries. So basically in the descriptive research we are having descriptive as a survey and fact-finding. So we are knowing that in the market there are many type of surveys are taken by the ad companies, etc. And generally now it's taken online. Online survey is quite easier nowadays, but previously it was done by using some papers, etc. So if you are taking by the surveys, by the fact finding, etc., if you are doing, then it's called as a descriptive type of research. The major purpose of descriptive research is description of state of affairs as it exists at present. Means what? In a descriptive type of research, what we are going to do, the things are present and we are going to see how it is present. How it is present means we are going to focus on how it will be done or how the fact is happening. That's what we are going to discuss here in descriptive type of research. In social science, business research, we quite often use the term ex post facto research for descriptive type of research study. Okay, so the descriptive type of research majority used in social science and business research. Social science and business research, these are two areas where descriptive type of research, and as we are knowing in social science and business we do many of the surveys, we go for fact finding, and that's why the descriptive research is more famous in the social science and business surveys. The main characteristic of this method is that a researcher has no control over variable, as it is taken by the surveys, etc., and surveys what we have to do, as it is we have to accept. So we don't have any kind of control over such kind of the surveys. It can only report what has happened or what is happening. So just we can observe what has happened or what is happening. We cannot make any kind of changes in this particular happenings. Okay. So further going for a descriptive research, most ex post facto research projects are used for descriptive studies in which the researcher seeks to measure such item as, for example, frequency of shopping. This is kind of the surveys which we are going to do. Frequency of the shopping, preferences of people. So this is preferences of people and similar ideas. So basically you have to remember that the survey is very important component in case of descriptive research. So wherever there is a survey, that is the descriptive research, that you have to remember it. The method of research utilized in a descriptive research are survey method. Just now I have told you survey method. Now I hope you have understood a descriptive type of research. Now let's move for the analytical research. What is analytical research? Analytical research, on the other hand, the researcher has to use facts or information already available and analyze these to make critical evaluation of material. So here as the name indicates, analytical research. What it indicates? Analytical research. What is meant by analytical research? Here we are going to do analysis. Here we are going to do analysis. Analysis of what? Analysis of whatever information available, whereas in a descriptive we are going to accept as it is, but in case of analysis we are going to use different kind of tools available in the market for the analysis, and we will try to find out the conclusion out of that. Okay, so now we have seen descriptive type of research and analytical type of research. Let's move for the further type of research, applied and fundamental research. Applied and fundamental research, these are also very important point or very important research. Fundamental research, let's see first of all fundamental research. Fundamental research is mainly concerned with generalization and with the formulation of theory. So fundamental research is basically related with the theory. Related to theory. Theory means what? It may be basic laws, it may be definition, etc. These are called as theory. These are called as theory. So it is more related to the theory. Okay. Gathering knowledge for knowledge sake is termed as a pure or basic research. So basically here our aim is to gather the knowledge. So if you are going to focus on a fundamental knowledge, then it's a basic research, and basic research and fundamental research are nothing but same. That's what we have seen here. Basic research is directed towards finding information that has a broad base application and thus adds to already existing organization body and scientific knowledge. Example of this fundamental research: research concerning some natural phenomena or related to pure mathematics are the example of fundamental research. Means here there are two things mentioned. First is what? Natural phenomena. First is the natural phenomena, and next is what? Pure mathematics. So these are the example of what? Fundamental research, where basically we are going to focus on the laws, definitions, etc., and we are going to add knowledge into natural phenomena and pure mathematics things. Okay, so we have discussed now fundamental research. Now what is about applied research? What is about applied research? Applied research aims at finding a solution for an immediate problem facing. This is very important problem. So if the society is facing some problem, if organization is facing some problem, if industry is facing some problem, and if you are finding a solution for that, then it is called as what? Applied research. Then what is called as? It is applied research. Okay, here they have told a society or an industrial business organization, the problem may be societal problem, industrial problem, or business problem. A researcher aim at certain conclusions, say solutions, facing a concrete social or business problem is an example of applied research. I read once again: research aimed at certain conclusions, facing concrete social or business problem is an example of applied research. So certain solutions to what? Solutions to social business problem is called as applied research. Thus the central aim of applied research is to discover a solution for some pressing practical problem. So here here we are going to determine a solution for a practical problem, and if you are going to determine a practical solution to the problem, then it is called as applied research. So whenever there is applied research, you have to remember that immediate solution to the problem, that's the involved. Whereas whenever we are going to go for fundamental, then it's more related to the theory, definition, and fundamental thing. By the name itself you can understand that this is a fundamental things. Okay, this is applied and fundamental research.